Hey there, welcome back guys. We're live. We're still waiting for our satellites to pick up. We've got 12, but it says moderately weak because it's overcast, so we can't really take off. We need for it to get good to go before we go. Knowing that moving forward, because what happens is if you don't have all your satellites, if it doesn't say ready for takeoff, the drone will drift and fly whichever way it wants to go. It says able to hover, but that's not going to do us justice. I'm going to move the drone a little bit. So that, oh, that's my alarm. That's okay. That means it's time. Maybe we'll put it over here and move it around this way. And then hopefully it'll pick up some more satellites. A little bit of a bummer. Come on, you got this. Yeah, no satellites. I could shut it off and turn it on again. That might do some justice with the stream, but nothing. Like when that does happen though, especially with the Pavo series, we have the GPS on there. If it's overcast and thick clouds, no rain, but the satellites won't work there. You know what I'm going to do? Now it's stuck on 11. I put my hand over it and I went to 11. I'm going to shut it off and turn it streaming with the key. Yeah, I'm going to shut it and turn it on. But we have a key light. Don't worry, the stream's coming back. We're still on 12. Let's see what we have here. Warning about the bit rate. GNSS, that's what I'm getting. Hopefully now on reboot we have you guys. Let me see. I don't see. I'm going to do a refresh on my end. Oh, I got 13. 13 is a good number. Okay, the stream is still going, which is great. Yeah, I just did a refresh. Open widget. Warning, stream rate is good. 14 up. There we go. Almost. Takeoff permitted. That's what I was waiting for. Except I lost like maybe 4% of the battery. Okay, propellers are good to go. And we are almost ready for the show. Yeah. Just going to bring it over a little bit. Not that towards me. And now we're go up. Nice. And we are live. Now we got 16 satellites, which is good. You never take off when you don't have enough satellites. That's like recipe for disaster. We're going to go 225 feet up. Oh, this is a nice picture though. I'm going to move back a little bit. There's a field over there. Picture of that. It's not picture mode. That's actually camera mode. Let's see, it might change when I put it into photo. Yeah, the lighting is a little bit different. I'm going to take a snapshot. Nice to see you, Brian. Great update on your drone. The only thing is I don't hear the camera snapping, but that's okay. The volume must be low. I'm just going to back up. Go back a little bit. That's a nice picture right there. Then I'm going to put it into night mode. Great seeing you guys. Brian was here earlier. Nice to see you here early, Brian. Now I'm just going to put into camera mode. And that's nice. And then put it into night mode to let some more light in so that we can see. You guys always ask for night mode. Kind of like both. I'm on the fence with it. All right, we're 243 feet up. Remember, before going left, before going right, make sure all obstacles are clear and out of the way. Make sure there aren't any TFRs. There's a link in the description down below, actually in the comments. Hopefully that works if you guys want to check. If you want to fly too, and make sure, there just aren't any restrictions in your area too. If there are any ordinances, make sure you get that permit. Permits are free. And other than that, we are golden and good to go. Sweet. And someone asked me if that was responsible of me. And then I commented with another video. The only thing I was irresponsible for was not posting the video of how it was done first, maybe. But that was it. We follow all rules of the FAA. We stay within the legal limits, the legal, regulations, and the COAs. Hold on. You seem pretty close to an airport. Those 4 lights look like aviation. Yeah, right? Yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, I am close to an airport, Brian. And that's the day. Drone. Like, I can see it now. The drone is exactly 1,000, I don't know, something feet away. But I need to be able to see it because shit just comes out of nowhere. Sometimes they fly really low, even though I'm 200 feet up. It looks like they're lower, so you got to be prepared to bail out. And so that's why I keep the drone. I don't do anything crazy because I need to bail out quickly and fast. So now we're over here, over a parking lot, and we got 81% battery. 21 minutes. What I want to do is I don't think, like always, we haven't done this in a while. Hold on 1 second. YouTube error, not receiving enough. Interesting. Come on, YouTube, you got this. YouTube's not feed me. YouTube's like, I just don't have enough. I'm going to do a refresh. I see my drone. Yeah, it's a bummer that the widget does not feed. And I'm doing the lowest bit rate, believe it or not. Let me see which Wi-Fi I'm connected to, though. Matrix extended. All right, hold on. All right, we're back. I needed to switch Wi-Fi connections. Yeah, so there we go. Warning. We should be good to go on refresh. We are at 74% battery. You lose money. I don't think you lose money. You lose time on these streams. All right, there we go. So what I want to do is I want to do a PO. This is the beauty of streaming with a key. Remember that. So I'm going to take it out of night mode and put it into normal. We'll do a POI effect. It seemed to have been on a different Wi-Fi. The Euro's Wi-Fi actually sucks. It doesn't really work. Brian, the approach for our airports, 27 runway goes south along the eastern side of town, right over my house. Oh my God, it turns 90 degrees right to 270, 2 miles south of my house. Air traffic hold. Oh my God, that's got to be a pain. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I don't know how you do it, man. Okay, now we're going to do POI effect. That's, we got the patience of a... I guess it becomes white noise, though, right? It's like living in... Hold on. New York City, right? Where it's really loud all the time, and then it just sort of like... It just sort of becomes white noise. But yeah, there's a lot of traffic here all the time. And it's intimidating. When you're flying a drone. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people are just like, oh, I'm flying, I'm having fun. But they don't know the nerves that go through you and the anxiety. And you have aircraft flying all the time, and you have that oh shit moment. And Brian can relate to that, where you're like, oh shit, another one? And you're like, wow, that one's too low. That one, why is that one flying low? Why is that, like going this way or that? Or helicopters too. Sometimes we have helicopters, and those freak me out too, because those fly even lower. And sometimes it feels like they're going 500 feet. I wish I could like fly away and, go beyond visual line of sight, like to go beyond the distance, but you just can't in an area like this. You really got to watch that drone and be prepared for that oh shit moment, so that when something goes, when the aircraft is flying low, you can bail out. And the only thing that I'm worried about is basically like maybe a bird or a bat flying into it, or the remote control glitching out. You got to think about all that stuff when you have your remote controller. A lot of anxiety. Even when I fly in areas where it's like really cool to fly, and open fields and farmland, I worry about reception. I worry about lost signal. I worry about flyaway. I worry about a lot of stuff, you know. You just go, it's a normal anxiety to have. If you didn't, you'd be sort of like a reckless flyer. I'm more of like the white knuckle flyer / driver. I can't change the radio station while driving the car. The radio station has to be tuned in before the vehicle gets on the road. Well, it looks like there's our POI effect. It's going to swing back around on 3, 2, and right about here. And voila, that's the end of the POI effect. You can see the drone from the distance. The drone is 583 feet away. I know Brian is probably excited. He probably your drone back. I know that feeling. I was like watching my mail. Basically, I was glad that I had off that day because I was watching. And remember, they delivered it to the wrong house too. Even that was like anxiety. Because what if, like, you know, the people were on vacation or they put it in their garage and then they just went to Disneyland, right? That means I wouldn't see my drone. They were called the mail with them. A lot. So let me see. They're at 1,500 to 2,500 going by. So no danger running into them. But I wouldn't want to get caught in the jet wash of 737 at 1,500 feet. Yeah, helicopters overhead here too. And yeah, definitely at or below 500 feet. There are 2 hospitals, both with helipads, 2 miles north and 1.5 miles northwest of my location. Looks like we're losing some of the signal. Hold on one second. Let me press reboot, and then I'll just hit refresh. 1 second. And yeah, it looks like YouTube not receiving enough information. I hate when that happens. 1 second. Looks like we're good. It says we're good, but we're not really good. I hope open widget, and then it opens up the dictionary. You can't go wrong there. Error, YouTube not receiving enough video. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. See, stream status is poor. I'm just going to hit refresh on my browser so that you guys can experience it. A little bit of a bummer. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, streaming's not streaming so gently tonight. I have full bars on the RC, but nothing. YouTube is not enough. Oh, there we go. Stream is excellent, so we can moving right along. All right, here we go. We don't have night mode enabled because we disabled it to do the POI effect, but we can enable it again and go into night. We're at 13 minutes left on the flight, 50%. So, you know, have some juice left. 240 feet in height. Distance is about 800 feet away. You can still see the drone. But remember, you got to leave that juice to come back. Brian, I don't know if you're walking around or what, but over by the heat pump or whatever you put the drone on before launch, signal dropped out completely. Yeah, I shut it off. And when I walk over there, the signal sort of dropped because it's a dead spot for the Wi-Fi. And so now we should be good to go. The drone is pretty far away, but we're still good. We can still see it. Oh, the field. Oh, hopefully I can capture this. This is just amazing at night, this field. We have, just more worried about the RC. It says we have full stream, though, which is great. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there we are. 45%. I love looking at these fields from high above. They just look phenomenal. But unfortunately, we're at 45%. Oh, they shut off the lights. Alright, so now we'll start heading back home and bring it in because we have 44%. And you know me, I like to bring it back in when it's at 35%. It's just my... And if you ever go too far away and need to land, just land in a park. Like, say I would land it in the field. And see, stop. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, but you don't want this drone falling from the sky. 10 minutes left on the flight, 41% battery, 239 feet up, 1,500 feet away. But it seems so far, but so close. Because I can see it, you know. There's our little building over there in the front. Daniel spotted. Hold on. I got a text from someone. And it says, Daniel spotted the drone. He went berserk and thought the invasion was happening again. Hold on one second. Let's send him the live stream. Actually, here. Hold on one second. I'm going to go open up a new window and go to the channel. It's funny. One of our neighbors saw the drone. That would be Dan. And hold on one second. I'll figure his kid will get a kick out of it.
Hey guys.
And then, hold on one moment, please. Hang on. Here. There we go. Just sent it to him. All right, so there we go. Drone is almost overhead. Daniel, if you're watching, Daniel, we are in Glen Rock. We'll give you a view of the municipality. There we are. We're overhead. We might do a flyby at your house. No, I can't do a flyby at Daniel's house because we are at 35%, and it says 6 minutes. Bummer, but I'm pretty sure Daniel would love to see this building over here. 34%. Yeah, that's cutting it close. But we'll do a zoom in. Oh, I can't zoom in on night mode. And there we are. Municipality building. It looks like the Reader's Digest. And yeah, now I got to get ready to land because we are at 32%. So hopefully I'm going to bring it in. And there we are. It's hard to get the depth and perception because it looks like we're over the street, right? But we're actually right over the house. So that's the only downside to this drone. It gives you a false depth impression of where you think you are, but you're not. So we're just going to bring it in. 29% battery. So here we are. Hello, Daniel, Brian, Ken. Friday, so at night. Go to the right. And bring the reset on. And there we go. And we're at 6. Yeah. Right. Another 1 second. And there we are. And voila. We did it. Sweet. Ooh, it's a little nerve-wracking. Only having 23% battery left. You just never know when that auto return home will kick in. Anyway, it says YouTube not receiving enough. I hate when that happens because we're streaming with a key. I'm just going to do a refresh. I'm going to quit out the window. There we go. We're back. Anyway, it's not lag from YouTube to us. Oh, it's lag from, okay, Lou to you. That's good. That's good that there's no lag for you and the lags for me. But I'll take a screenshot of this so that I can share with you guys on Saturday Night Live Q&A. So in case you're wondering what I see on my feed, which is kind of interesting. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's dropping out. YouTube is not receiving enough data because, as I've been saying, your Wi-Fi is dropping it. Yeah, the Wi-Fi. Yeah, but I have like a full bar, full everything, you know, which is so weird. Everything. I even moved the position of the router. I drilled a hole in the wall, you know, to that extent. Anyway, tomorrow, at least tomorrow's stream will be legit. Just trying to. Yeah, and that's it. Right now, yeah. Anyway, we're going to end this stream right now because I have to go, but it's great seeing everyone. Anyway, I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. You don't have it when you go outside or wherever you were when you were doing the flight. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think now I'm under the little canopy thingy. That's okay. We're gonna we'll do another flight maybe later or maybe tomorrow night. Anyway, we'll see you all next time.